President Bush is taking the lead today in yet another bare-knuckled brawl with Democrats in Congress. He's warning that new threats to Michael Mukasey's nomination as Attorney General amount to a bigger threat, a threat to America's national security. Let's begin our coverage with our White House correspondent, Suzanne Malveaux. Suzanne, the president drawing a very, very clear line as to what the implications, the ramifications of this nomination are.
Well, this is a familiar strategy, and it's a strategy for this White House that has worked in the past. They are banking on the potential that Democrats are going to back down on this battle, and that is if they can frame this debate as one around national security.
In the battle to save his Attorney General's nomination, President Bush pulled out a familiar weapon from his arsenal. He invoked the horrors of September 11th and introduced the possibility of a fresh attack.
Terrorists who struck America that September morning intend to strike us again.
The message to the democratically controlled Congress was simple. Approve his nominee, Judge Michael Mukasey, or potentially take the fall for not providing his administration with the people and tools needed to prevent another attack.
The job of the Attorney General is essential to the security of America.
Mr. Bush also called on Congress to renew legislation to give his administration broader leeway to wiretap potential terrorists without a warrant. The president went even further, accusing lawmakers of not only shirking their responsibilities, but kowtowing to anti-war groups, some who gathered outside the speech site.
Some in Washington should spend more time responding to the warnings of terrorists like Osama bin Laden and the requests of our commanders on the ground, and less time responding to the demands of MoveOn.org bloggers and Code Pink protesters.
Mukasey's nomination is being held up over his refusal to say whether the interrogation technique of simulating drowning or waterboarding is legal or whether it's tantamount to torture. Mr. Bush says it's a question Mukasey can't answer because he's not yet qualified to be briefed on top-secret interrogation methods. But the president insists it's all legal.
The procedures used in this program are safe, they are lawful, and they are necessary.
And well, if the president is really trying so hard to save this nomination, he did something very rare today. He held an on-the-record, off-camera briefing in the Oval Office with reporters to preview this speech. Now, the press secretary, Dana Perino, said he was recently inspired by a photo he saw of President Eisenhower doing one of those traditional pen and pad type of sessions. But considering that it's 6.5 years into his administration, this certainly suggests this president not only willing to do something different, but certainly needs to do something different to get this nomination through. Wolf?
Suzanne, stand